Hello, ladies and gentlemen, bacteria, gentlemen, Ellie like. Welcome to the Nintendo Direct of September 2019 on the 4th. Sorry, I have no other way to introduce this video. So yeah, this is a semi-post recording of the whole thing, and yeah, the Direct itself, I'm not sure what to expect, honestly. I'm hoping for some small stuff here and there, but I'm okay with whatever's given here, slightly. Like, again, I'm not hoping for everything, I'm just hoping for certain smaller stuff here and there. Depends on what's announced. Not expecting Smash, but people keep on mentioning Smash, so maybe it might be here, maybe. Maybe it might announce something or just be an update, I don't know. All I do know is that with everything involved, hopefully there's some new games announced. I see that they haven't mentioned the 3DS, so either that thing has died and nobody talks about it anymore, or something else has happened and they just aren't going to mention it anymore, I guess. I don't know. Support for the thing is kind of slowly declining, so I don't know. So this is just like a slight introduction to what's, playing right now. I think the next bit of recording is kind of when I started recording this, maybe, I don't know. It depends on whether or not you'll hear a cut or not, so. Sorry, let's just get into the video, okay? I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Until then, sorry, I'm doing an outro, even though I think I did an outro for the video, I think. So, I'll see you all for the video when it starts, okay? And it should start in about a few seconds. Okay, the video is starting. Video is starting. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Hopefully I record this correctly enough. Yay! Nintendo! Listen, I only record these things because I just want to see it, so. Already starting off big. So yeah, everyone kept on talking about this, like, oh yeah, the Overwatch is getting ported to the Switch. In all honesty, I wasn't like saying like, oh, it couldn't happen. It's just that you guys are thinking you guys are gonna be disappointed if they don't like suggest it or don't do it. Over 100 Game of the Year lists, yeah. Actually, I think Overwatch has been falling off a bit, so in order to get some audience members, I think they're doing this just to, get more people. No offense to Overwatch, but it's literally somewhat declining somewhat. So, having it just literally do the whole, oh, we're going to return. We're going to put it on the Switch, the thing we could have done earlier. But no, we decided to do it now just to, revitalize it a bit. Sorry if I'm a bit cynical. I love Overwatch, but, it's been... on my particular setup where I've been recording it, I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, it's kind of been slightly dying on my system and won't let me play it on like my computer, so it's kind of making me bitter.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay. Okay.
And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Blizzard Entertainment.
Does that mean Treasure's getting smashed? No.
For release on Nintendo Switch
No.
October 15th.
I hope not. I hope she doesn't, because
Okay.
I got nothing against her. It's just that
Batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
I just hope, like, it doesn't, just because, like, hopefully that proves people wrong about something, but I'll explain it. I guess I'll just talk over Luigi's Mansion, because while I do think it looks good, and I am somewhat of a fan of the series, I've only played 1 and played a little bit of 2, but, like, I think it looks cool, it looks nice, and I think it looks great, so people are going to have fun with it, I think. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, right. I have nothing against Tracer, it's just that I don't think she deserves to be in Smash, honestly. Like, I think of other characters do. Heck, like, you know what? I kind of think, like, other characters like Shantae or any character from SNK deserve to be in Smash more than her. But, well, whatever. People can do whatever they want or expect whatever they want. I don't know. Let's see. There is something I do want to, like, mention, though. Like, there is somewhat hints that, SNK character could get in. Because, well, duh, they did a copyright thing on the Nintendo's thing. They did a, what do you call it? A copyright thing on Nintendo's Smash thing, so that could be something. Huh. Oh, is that the Team Clash thing? Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah,
Pick up quests in town.
it's a you know a thing. It's a continuation of that Team Kirby Clash thing they put on the 3DS.
Get your weapons. Get your gear.
Oh Christ!
Get ready.
I have no idea how to feel because like this game is fun when it's fun to some degree, but like having it free on the Switch, like oh god, I can't imagine the freaking like oh the memes that are gonna sprout from this. Like they say like oh Team Kirby Clash is trying to be like the new Overwatch or something, like trying to be a 4-player co-op thing. Oh god.
Or even play online.
I don't know why I have that bad feeling. It's a good game. It looks like a good game, so it can't be that bad, right?
It'll be time to unite with friends and foes from around the world.
I'm scared. That's all I gotta say. I'm slightly scared.
Super Kirby Clash launches later.
But anyway, yeah. So you know, an SNK character coming to Smash. I think it's cool.
This long-awaited, recently released.
Oh yeah, the Trials of Mana. I like the Mana game I played, which was what it was called?
HD remake of
Secret of Mana, right?
trilogy. Trials
Or
of
Mana? Yeah, Secret of Mana. I did play the Secret of Mana one, which I did like, but don't remember much of.
The ones you choose
But this one,
determine which of
it looks good, honestly. So you know, and it looks nice. So I don't know whether or not I will get it at any point when I get a Switch. So I don't know. It does look good though, like it really does. So
advances.
hopefully, whoever hopefully it does do well and people like it because like it looks nice and hopefully it does well. That's all I'm really thinking. Like, oh, I hope it does well enough for itself. Because like I think the series has potential for a lot of things, so hopefully it does.
Full range of movement.
But anyway, so an SNK character going to Smash? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure how anyone forgot that company had a large tie to Nintendo, but apparently some people did, and they're slightly complaining, you know, that either Terry or
In store for the beloved world of Trials of
Mia, what was her name? Myra Shiranubi, yeah, her might get in, so, which I really don't care for. Like, I'm okay with either getting in, and as long as, like, they play fun. That's all my real issue.
4 years later.
Terry, I'm actually rooting for just because, like, oh yeah, I would rather have Terry get into Smash than any other character that they've suggested so far, like Tracer from Overwatch or another sword fighter from Samurai Showdown. Look, no offense to Samurai Showdown, but I really think that game could use, like I think Smash could use less sword fighters and more different characters, and some people will say, well, Terry's just a fighter character, literally with fists. We already have too many of those already, or somewhat too many of those. It's just basically like Ryu again, and that's like, okay, yeah, maybe, but we have way too many sword fighters compared to anyone who fights with their hands. Well, maybe not, actually. You know what? Fine. You know what? I'm okay with Terry getting in only because it's, like, visually different, because he looks kind of different from the other characters, even compared to Ryu and some other people. And I know some people say, well, some of the anthropomorphic characters wear casual clothes, technically. But, you know, to be fair, some of them don't wear as casual clothes, so I'm okay with either Terry or Myra getting in if it's a female character. Because, like, people keep on saying, like, oh, it's a female character, and oh, it's not a female character, it's a character in a mech. It's kind of weird.
Never leave town.
This game looks better than Pokemon. What are Game Freak doing?
And the castle protecting it.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
One day,
I just wanted to say that as a joke.
appeared a giant monster.
But yeah, this game, like I said before, looks good, and I'm kind of glad Game Freak is doing other stuff. But when I looked up a video on, like, what the issues are in certain parts, like, what do you call it? Like, that one video that talked about, like, oh, the arguments between Pokemon Sword and Shield and the reasons for it. You know, it makes me think, okay, yeah, this makes sense why some people have so many issues with this whole thing. It's like, if Game Freak isn't trying the hardest with Pokemon, it's really bad that that's gonna happen. But, you know, they should try harder with Pokemon to some degree, and some people say, well, it doesn't really matter. I'll point you to Loxton's video, which explains, like, the whole issue with Pokemon here and there. Because he explains it really well, I think. You know, at least to me, I think so. Little Town Hero. Oh. Okay, so it's a different name. Okay, that looks good though. I think that looks nice. Fall is coming.
Coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Or fall?
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3. Banjo
Really?
and Kazooie.
Okay, good to hear. Really, when is it confirmed? Or when does it happen?
And the release date is today.
That's so ironic.
Nintendo Direct will broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai.
I liked the last time he did it. I didn't do it because I forgot about it.
Following the Nintendo
Or I heard about it, but I didn't, like, watch it. That type of stuff. So,
yourself
maybe.
over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie. Please check it out.
I was kind of expecting them to go the whole, like, oh, it's released today. But then I was like, oh, no. Like, they're not going to do that again. Okay, here's the video that they're going to release another character, I guess. Oh, so we're really going back. We're doing a classic character? So guess what? It's not Overwatch, you sissies. Oh, Super Nintendo? Let's see. Oh, another Sega character. Wait, is that a Sega character? Oh, Neo Geo. Oh! SNK. Yeah, it is an SNK character. Okay, let's see who it is. Is it Terry or Myra? You are congorgily revived the... Don't be late. Yeah. Yep, it's... Wait, no. Maybe it's not Terry. It's that other one. What's his name? Yeah, that guy. Wait, no. Wait, is it going to be Terry? Or is it going to be a female character? Yeah. Oh, is it going to be that guy? That's a good little reference there. I know of that one. Yeah, it's gonna be you. You missed. You missed. I like how it's listing everyone, dashing everyone's hopes. It's funny. Okay, you. Is it you? At least he's taking it well. I love this. I just love the whole, oh, it's not catching anyone. Okay, who's gonna fight for it? Who's gonna pick it up? Is it Terry? Yep, it's Terry. Like, I sort of, like, could have guessed, but at the same time, Now in development, Terry Bogard. And I think people are kind of angry about that. Like, I'm not sure. Fatal Fury. Right. I thought it was... I was going to say, like, it was either King of Fighters or Fatal Fury that they were going to talk about, like, oh, it's this one or that one. So, yeah, SNK kind of deserves to be in Smash Brothers, at least have a character in it. So, Terry.
So, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is
Yeah.
joining the battle.
Ugh.
That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass.
Final character is
There
Doom
really
Guy.
is only one left?
Yep. Special announcement. Let's see. More DLC fighters.
Confirm the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Huh.
Outside the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass, we can confirm that other new fighters are in development.
Oh.
It isn't over yet.
Okay, so it's season passes. Okay, so this is Fighter Pack 1, and they're gonna have another Fighter Pack?
So, what do you think?
That's pretty cool, but ruins something else I was gonna bring up.
End of that segment. We'll
Oh,
have
well.
more to share with you in the future.
Oh, well.
Now, let's continue with some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, yeah, we're only like a third of the way through. Oh, Jesus.
It's about time to wake the Windfish.
Well, they kind of blew their load here, sort of.
The next big adventure on
So,
Nintendo Switch is fast approaching.
Like, I like this game, too, like Link's Awakening. I actually did have it on my Game Boy Color.
Puzzling tasks
I had the DX version.
and encounter some oddly familiar
So,
faces.
I think it looks cool. Evil Kirby. Anyway, I do like this game, but overall, I think it looks good, so hopefully it does well, because it looks nice.
Place chambers earned on your
But,
adventure
my
to
particular
arrange
opinions
your
on the whole, like, Smash thing right now? Jesus, that's, like, I don't know.
to a compatible
Like, I'm not against the whole idea of, like, oh yeah, we're doing a whole, like, we're going to have, what do you call it?
The Legend of Zelda.
We're gonna have, like, more DLC fighters and different fighter packs now. So, the next fighter pack will be Fighter Pack 2, and then a Fighter Pack 3 and stuff like that. Like, I think that's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh no, this is gonna, like, both disappoint and enrage and make other people, like, way too, like, thinking, like, oh yeah, the next game for Smash Brothers, like, you know, the whole thing is going to be just Smash, what do you call it? Oh, a Smash can be anyone's game now. Like, the next 5 fighters can be fighters people don't even know about. Like, it's going to be Tracer, it's going to be the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. It's going to be, like, this one character, Master Chief, he's going to get in. Like, all this stuff, and yet like, maybe, like, the chances of them getting in is kind of slim and kind of not possible to some degree. Like, other characters, like, just because, like, Joker got into Smash Brothers doesn't mean every other character so far hasn't been somewhat of a character that's been a surprise. Like, Banjo Kazooie wasn't really a question of whether or not he was going to get into Smash, it was when. And it took a really long time for him to get there. And some people say, well, he's a Western development company from a character that was created and made for, like, a different audience. But he still, like, the games that he was a part of still sold well. And he has Nintendo history, and even the company they're actually a part of, you know, actually did well, and actually, you know, like what do you call it? You know, did well in terms of, like, people wanting him in Smash in, like, the ballad. Or at least I assume. But there's a lot to him actually being in Smash, and people will be like, well, of course he would get into Smash. He's too much iconic, and some people would want him to actually be there. And even the company, like, Microsoft actually thought, you know, oh, hey, like, Banjo coming to Smash, we'd be okay with that. And that's like, you know, that seems like really, really too easy. And, you know, to some degree also, the guy who said it is a little bit here and there, like, it's not 100% whether or not we can actually say, like, oh, just because this guy from the company says it's okay to use Banjo, it's not 100%, so, you know. But still, it's like, it seems kind of dumb to think that Banjo wasn't a lock. And also, you know, the character from, you know, Dragon Quest Heroes 11 and all the other skin characters of him. Yeah, why is it that he's not somewhat like a lock character? Like, why is it some people are surprised by that? Oh wait, no one was surprised. Everyone was slightly disappointed. Like, seriously, everyone was slightly disappointed.
It all begins again when FBI
No! What? What? Wait, no. What?
14 years ago.
No. No. I'm dying. I'm dying. Are you kidding me? Is this actually Deadly Premonition 2?
And now for a shocker. The original game in
Yeah.
the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins.
Oh my god! No!
Divinity, Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition.
Did nobody know the phrase, there's no such... You guys know the phrase, no, there's no such thing as bad publicity? Well, guess what? That statement's wrong, because there's such a thing as bad publicity. If you have a game that's either so bad it's so good, or is known as one of the worst games of all time, you do not make a sequel out of it. You try to rebrand, and then you forget about it. But seriously, how? Who wanted a Deadly Premonitions 2? Good for Deadly Premonitions coming back, I guess. Like, oh, Jesus. As far as I can tell, like, the story is the best thing about that game. Like, I've seen gameplays of it, and the gameplay is not that good. So, like, it has to be the story that's really good, and to some degree, it's somewhat good. Like, I thought it was kind of interesting, but overall, it's like the acting in it is not great. And then it's like, if you don't know why Deadly Premonition is such a bad game, you should really look up videos on YouTube and actual playthroughs of it, because, hoo boy, is it like a riot. But who greenlit that idea?
And now for a message from Bethesda.
Oh, great. Boo! I'm just kidding.
Pete Hines from Bethesda.
I'm just kidding.
On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm
Okay.
sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
This year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever.
Well,
And to celebrate,
yeah.
we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64.
Don't make it online only.
First time since its original release in 1997, Doom 64 will be officially available on a Nintendo.
Hey, look, Doom Guy has more of a reason to get onto Smash.
in more than 30
Seriously, did everyone forget this game existed? Like, they literally ported the game and made it different.
the retro first-person shooter that
Like,
helps make
they
Doom
made a N64 port of Doom. Like, did anyone forget about that? I didn't. Like, how did people forget about this? And I think it was also on
released on Nintendo
some other
Switch
things, but
on November 22nd this year.
just don't make it online only. That's my only thing. It's like, if you make it so you have to be logged on to the whole your account on Bethesda, that's gonna be dumb.
IP IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios' Rogue Company.
Hi-Res. Oh no.
Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists,
So is it a team game?
challenges which will require your specialized abilities. And
Looks like a team game.
infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety
Yeah.
of objective-based game modes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary. which can be fully
It kind of looks interesting, but
There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins.
like the thing is, like I play a Paladins a lot,
When Rogue Company speaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
but at the same time, it's Hi-Res Studios. They aren't like the most polished companies.
Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series,
Oh.
Pokemon Sword
Okay.
and Pokemon Shield.
Yeah, that was also something I heard about, like being a thing.
Share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
So anyway, yeah. So that game looks kind of
Pokemon
cool,
Sword
and I like
Pokemon
Hi-Res,
Shield
but
take place in
still.
the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your
Okay, new Pokemon. Let's see what we got. Can we get
Today, we'll
different?
cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Can we get some new evolutions?
First, customizing your look.
Yeah, I know that's a thing.
The
They've
latest
kind of been
entry in
making
the
that a
series
thing.
lets you pick your outfit.
Let us, as a male, let us show our nipples. Not as a female. I do want to stress that. I want to hang my nipples out.
And gloves.
Like I want to be able to be Mario and hang my nipples out.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle
Can you color it? Yeah.
or put on a little makeup.
I hope it's a different
There's
color.
a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle skills.
You look like a punk. You look like a high school musical student. You look like... Oh, God.
Second, Pokemon Camp.
Oh, let's see.
During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
Well,
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon. And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle. Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too.
play with their
Feel
Pokemon?
free to bring along one of your Pokemon and
Oh.
hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp.
And what if they have
We
oh
definitely
wait,
recommend interacting with
I don't know whether or
other
not they'll have
Pokemon.
Corsola or not, or but what if they had a natural predator Pokemon and fill it with it, and you bring in a
Pokemon
Zagzagoon?
Camp is also a great
It's
place
going to be
pick up a
ridiculous.
dish that is
Like
very
say they have
popular in the
there's
Galar
a
region.
tent full of Zigzagoons, and you bring in a Survivor.
How
Whew,
your
God.
food turns out, and what
Well, they
you
might
eat
hate fuck, but
ultimately depends on which berries and
You get
other
my point.
ingredients you use.
So this is Breath of the Wild now.
Not to mention the heart you put into it. There are more than 100 types,
Okay, good.
and each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks.
Okay.
Goal: to master the art of curry.
Okay, that's a new Pokemon. It's a
What's
teapot.
that Pokemon doing here?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon.
Here we go.
discovered in the Galar region.
Well, there's
First is
Krogunk.
Poltergeist. Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants. Its body is made of tea, complete with its own
Poltergeist?
aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a
Poltergeist.
special ability called Weak Armor.
Oh,
Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant.
Cramorant?
This flying and water-type Pokemon
Flying
has
water.
one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth.
How big is its
When
mouth?
it uses surf or dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability.
Gulp Missile.
Gulp Missile.
Okay, that's pretty cool. No more
And
Pokemon?
that's all we have to share with you today.
Really?
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
Well, 2 new Pokemon. One I think has an interesting ability, but design-wise,
Well, how about that?
Cramorant doesn't look too interesting, but his ability's cool.
Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure.
Again, I'll point to Lockston's video where he explains the whole Pokemon situation, and, that explains my feelings towards it, sort of. I want this game to do well. I'm disappointed in Game Freak for not trying their best with it, and that's my only issue. It's I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Additional library of games.
but I wish they do more, so
It's
that's it.
called Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay,
Nintendo
finally, you guys have something else other than, you know, like, Super NES games.
classic Super NES games.
Hopefully they do GameCube games, or N64 games. I mean, they're already somewhat, like, allowing Doom and Doom coming to, you know, what do you call it? Oh yeah, they're already allowing Doom coming onto the Switch, so hopefully they allow other N64 games.
Or team up in local multiplayer by passing a Joy-Con
But yeah, like N64 games, I think are actually worth it. Actually worth it. You know, playing the game for it.
and the rewind function will be available from launch.
Okay, thank God, because like that game would be difficult without it. And yes, I would use it because
Here are the first games we plan to release.
like all these games actually look good. Some of them are actually great, and they actually
All
take up your
3 of the
time.
games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
Yeah, see, like these games are worth it. I
We'll
think.
eventually add more to the lineup.
So hopefully they
This
do.
offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online
Yeah.
members
That slightly makes it worth it.
at no additional charge.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed this, did you?
Yeah, it's the
To recapture the original feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a special offer. To
Joy-Cons.
charge it, you can use a USB cable,
Oh.
just like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
Oh,
This Super NES style controller will be available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo
30
Switch
bucks.
Online members.
Like I know these types of things are expensive to make, but you guys can make them a little less expensive. Jesus.
Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers?
Maybe.
Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Again, the pricing's a little bit iffy, technically.
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this?
Well, kind of.
Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status.
Oh,
Can you
great.
survive against the best of the best? Well,
This is kind of what I don't want to, like, hear, like, Tetris Battle Royale.
challenges. By clearing
It's
these
Tetris, so it's not that bad of a game. I like it, honestly. I really do.
variety of custom
But at the same time, it's like, oh god, like, this is gonna, like, be a dead meme joke that is not gonna end.
tossing in a vast array of new player icons too.
Like, I will say, that's particularly my issue with the whole Tetris 99. It's like the memes about it being a battle royale. That's my only issue. But otherwise, the game looks fun. It's Tetris. You really can't go wrong here. Well, you can in certain situations, but they haven't done it here. So that's a natural, like, positive. That they didn't mess up Tetris.
Available tomorrow.
Anyway, where was I?
Switch Online 12-month
You know what? Forget it. Like, I can't really remember. I might talk about it, like, at the end of the video.
Mario and Sonic.
Yay! In all honesty, I like this game. I like how this game is shaping up. It looks good. And I like the different outfits that they're wearing to do these sports.
Including the 100-meter karate,
Like, that looks so good.
skateboard,
Like having Mario and Sonic wear gloves and skis for karate. It looks so cool.
and you know what? There's more where that came from.
Yeah, I know, I hear. I think it's that old school retro thing.
These
Yeah,
and
that's.
retro style events.
People have complaints about like the Mario sprites being 8-bit and Sonic Crew using their 16-bit graphic ones. People say that, oh yeah, maybe they should use their versions that everyone like that looks better. Like,
And
oh,
a story mode in which Mario,
oh yeah, the story mode, right?
Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape
Oh no, they got Infinity Stone
1964.
or Odyssey.
Mario and Sonic at the
Anyway.
Olympic Games, Tokyo.
So yeah, people say like they should use like Mario's 16-bit sprites instead, you know, to make it look more better. But I'm okay with it. I don't think it looks too bad.
Ex Machina demo will be here
Ah!
soon, I think.
I thought this released already. Jesus, how long does it take?
Damon Ex Machina prologue demo will be available for download later.
Well, hopefully a lot of people play it.
In this prologue,
Because like I think it looks good, honestly. I like the whole mech idea of fighting, and it looks nice and looks awesome.
over to the full game,
Hopefully this game does release.
a mech,
I really hope so.
and you're wondering what they're all about. This is the perfect time to take one
Like it
for
looks
the test.
good. Like maybe it has potential and it could do really well and change in the future. Maybe. Like you know, it could do better in the future. I don't know.
That it can be played via
So like I don't know, it looks kind of cool. So hopefully it does well, and hopefully it like gets some support later in the future, and it gets like improved later on. You know,
customizing your mech and honing your
like, again, I don't want any type of franchise to fail outright unless there's a specific, like, super ulterior reason. Like, the developers or publishers are being monsters, and I'm like, okay, I can't support them for doing this because it's kind of monstrous, but, you know.
Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more.
Which one's this one?
Katarn, agent of the New Republic,
Jedi Knight.
Rogue Jedi. Get your lightsaber.
I would have preferred Forced Unleash, honestly. Like, I would have preferred that one, but this is pretty cool, too.
Courtesy of Aspire.
Ooh, look, another. I bet $10 a Star Wars character will get into Smash.
Outcast is coming to
I'm sorry, I'm making fun of everyone who says that and does that, and I get kind of ticked off at that. Even at myself, I'm doing this. I'm like,
some upcoming
ugh. But let's see. Yeah, I already heard about that, like the complete edition. It's coming to Switch. It's a nice port, so
down a living weapon.
it's cool that that's coming to the Switch at least. And I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I'm kind of overlapping certain things and even like ignoring certain points.
Edition comes to
I guess I'll try to actually explain it all, I guess. I don't know.
all downloadable content and story expansions.
But The Witcher coming to Switch, that's pretty cool. I'm okay with it. Like, it looks nice.
Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Okay.
Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value.
Okay, is that Black Flag but a complete edition?
Control and motion aiming.
Like, I'm trying to think, is it?
To Nintendo Switch and Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Collection.
Okay.
For survival at the edge of a savage frontier.
I don't fully get it, but I think I get it.
RPG.
Kind of hard.
Whether you're a veteran looking to
Oh yeah, Dauntless, right, this game.
ready to forge your
It's another Epic game, but, well, not Epic game. I think it's developed, but it's an Epic exclusive.
on boss side
Oh, somewhat. So, cool. Like, in all honesty, it looks good. It's just that I'm not sure how to feel about the actual developers of Epic. And no, it's not just because of Fortnite. I'm actually talking about something specific. If you know what it is, you know what it is. It involves
more games are on the
Rocket League. That's all I'm going to say. So, there. I'll just put that out there. But for now, let's see what other games they have that are coming. Just Dance. Is a Wii version coming out? Seriously. Is it? Because, like, it might. Like, seriously, they're actually making Wii versions of, like, Dance Dance to this day. Like, I know it's like, okay, like, you know, you don't want to leave your, like, fan base that are actually playing that game behind, but at the same time, it's like, wow, that's really, like, too much dedication to some degree, I think. I don't know. Ni no Kuni, yeah, I hear that's coming already. I really don't care for the sports or farm games, so I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and the Lite. Oh yeah, that was something else I didn't mention. The Nintendo Switch Lite. Something that's just exists. It's a literal portable console of the actual console. So it's fine. It's a cheaper Switch, I guess, so that's nice. Outer World. Ooh, Devil May Cry is getting ported. Or why that one? Why Devil May Cry 2 is getting ported to the Switch? That's technically the worst one of the trilogy. Excluding 4, because 4 is not the trilogy.
How's everything going?
4 is actually pretty good. I just want to throw that out there. I like 4.
New Horizons. We revealed many details about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced. Let's see, shall we?
Okay, so wait, what'd you just say? Was it Animal? Yeah, Animal Crossing, right. Okay, oh, hey, Tom Nook, how you doing? Yeah. How is it that we never remember to get bells for you exactly? Like, seriously, how is it that we never remember to do this? We just end up, like, with ourselves going into debt, and that's our own fault. But anyway, yeah, hey, Tom Nook, hopefully you're doing okay. I don't dislike the guy, but in all honesty, I understand, like, certain, like, what he's, like, supposed to do, and he's not that bad. I just want to point that out. But yay, more Animal Crossing information? Like, in all honesty, I'm not against it. It's just that, it doesn't really interest me that much. But I know some people are interested in this, so, you know, they're like, oh yeah, Animal Crossing. I'm so glad, like, information's like, oh my god, Animal Crossing information, I'm so glad. So, you know what, happy for you, or, like, more power to you for liking this, so, you know, that's fine. I will say the idea of starting over on an island, like, you know, actually starting on an island and then building up your own island, like, you know, town, it sounds cool, honestly. It looks pretty cool. Though from what I hear, it's more like, oh, it's peer pressure. Well, you know, not peer pressure. It's more of like a game of like patience and, you know, actual like building up sort of thing. So it's like it takes time and it's somewhat like makes you feel like, oh man, I have to like actually like take the time to, you know, come back each day and actually make up stuff like here and there. And it's like, it's not bad, but it's like it makes me like think like, oh no, like makes me feel bad for going back from one day, like, you know, I made this thing and I did this, and then I come back and then they're telling me, oh yeah, you left us behind and stuff. I'm like, oh, why do you gotta make me feel that way? But whatever.
Feel free to place furniture inside or outside. You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style.
Yeah, keep it a good distance away, otherwise you might set your furniture on fire. This is nice. Everything catches on fire and he's just still sitting there. This is nice. But anyway, sorry I'm talking over this. Again, maybe I should have said this at the beginning. If you want to like literally watch the direct, go watch the actual direct, because like this is literally just my reactions to it. So I'm sorry if you like I'm talking over this and you're watching this. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm just talkative today. But overall, yeah, this game or this particular stuff of this game looks nice and it looks interesting. It reminds me of a little bit of like Minecraft, though to be fair, I think this series came out before Minecraft, I think. Well, it came out during the GameCube era, so I think it was like really early. So yeah, it's just like it feels like as if it's going into the full idea of Minecraft now, I think. Maybe. Like I could be wrong, maybe. I don't know. Hey, if it's raining, how could there be water? Like that's like the SpongeBob thing, like, hey, if it's raining harshly, how can there be a fire? Jesus, you uprooted a giant apple tree. Like, literally, you just did that.
The scenery changes with the time and weather.
Yeah.
There will be sunshine, cloudy days.
Yeah. Storms.
Rainfall.
Tornadoes. Hailstorms.
To shake the trees.
It'd be pretty funny if it was like that.
On the time of day.
See, look, that looks pretty, the whole night thing. So, like, this game looks pretty. That's something I can give it credit for. It looks pretty, it looks nice, looks fine. Personally, I might get it if I ever get a Switch, but again, I'm not sure. It depends.
Can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system.
Yeah, I remember this. Or I knew this was going to be a thing because, well, duh, they're going to have to introduce, like the whole idea of, like, oh, you can play with your friends everywhere. I see you, villager, over there laying on the hammock. Well, at least that model of the villager is still around. Like, at least he's like, dang it, another photo ops. Like, I'm not against it, it's just that I think every game's starting to have it. I'm like, is it really needed? Like, do we really need a photo op, like, optional thing? Do we? Oh, well, whatever. But anyway, overall, yeah, Animal Crossing is not my bag, but I know it's everyone else's, and people like it. So it's like, okay, this is pretty cool that they have this, so it's fine. Sorry about that. I turned away and coughed a bit because I had to.
So, how did it go?
It was fine.
There's still a bit more time until the game launches.
Yeah.
So please stay tuned. All right.
Wait, when did they say this was gonna release?
Please give it a look.
Wait, when did they say Animal Crossing was gonna release? And I know, like, that's mainly for other fans because I know it's like, oh, people were gonna be complaining that they didn't release a date or give a release date. I think they already did, and if they passed it, I'm be like, everyone's gonna be like, oh no, and then I have to hear it on Twitter. I'm like, oh, for Pete's sakes. But yeah, that rumor about like, oh yeah, the female character coming to Smash Brothers in a mech, yeah, that was definitely fake. The fact that it's an actual character of Terry Bogard, yay. Like, in all honesty, I'm not against Terry. It's just that, like, I will admit, like, I both kind of wanted him / didn't want him to join Smash because like everyone else, I believe he's somewhat not that interesting, at least as a fighter. He's like, he looks alright, but his fighting style will just be, you know, fighting fists. And while I'm okay with that, it's just not going to be too interesting. At least that's what I think of it. Now, some people will say, well, it could be like the Dragon Quest character where he literally has something interesting to him. And maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, and also a Xenoblade Chronicle Complete Edition thingy.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles,
Yeah.
which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system,
Yeah.
is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Yeah, that.
The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future.
Cool.
That's it for today.
Not a big Xenoblade fan, but I'm glad for other fans who like it. So there you go. Okay, I'm actually going to give my final thoughts in a second, so hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Huh. Oh, yeah, wait. All right. That whole, what do you call it? The whole, what's it called? What's it? No. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so, you remember that whole, what do you think with Masahiro Sakurai thing where he's like, oh, I'm gonna mention or talk about, like, you know, Banjo Kazooie and show off everything there? Like, you know, both how to play as him and some other stuff? I think that's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna actually watch it to some degree, so if you actually see some extra clips, you'll see it in a second. Like, oh, you actually see me play it and actually what happens, that stuff, so keep that in mind, I guess. So, yeah, you know, you'll see what happens, okay? So whatever I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna show it after the whole direct. So it's gonna be like a little bit extra. And some people will say, well, why is this added in? Because technically it's, you know, a part of what I was doing before, you know, recording myself watching Banjo and, you know, recording myself watching the direct. And this was directly after, so I might as well add it because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, this whole thing will add in more DLC stuff, like the actual fighters, you know, more of, like, Banjo and Kazooie himself. Although I've already seen some of the moves, so I'm not too interested in that. So I might just skip ahead to certain parts where I'm actually interested. And then for the, you know, the DLC, other extra stuff, because this DLC pack will have more stuff besides just Banjo and Kazooie. It'll actually have other stuff, you know. So, you know, that's going to be something that I'm going to be like, well, duh, of course they're going to have a DLC Banjo pack. So, you know, it's going to be something that's there. So hopefully it has stuff that I'm going to react to. So I'm going to just do that. So I'll just cut ahead to when I actually react to it or put in this extra, you know? Kurt Cobain is pretty good, honestly, at what he does.
The new tracks has been carefully tailored to match the action taking place on screen.
Okay, so there's like a lot of Banjo songs, so that's cool. That's honestly good. Because I was kind of worried about that.
Launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update.
Software, okay.
We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
And to express our appreciation, we've added another game mode, which will pretty much be our final new mode.
Okay, only one more.
Go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Okay, only one new mode, and that's it? Okay. Not saying that's bad.
You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
I think people know this mode.
And with this bat, not with this, but this bat, and off it goes.
People like this game for some reason. Not against it, it's just that I don't really get it, but eh. Like, the whole sandbag thing, like, everyone, likes it, so I'm glad for them. I think that sandbag likes being beaten on. It's literally blushing. I don't want to know what it's thinking. Oh, senpai hit me so far. Why am I doing this to myself?
You can actually play with a second player.
Yeah, I heard about that. But, yeah, sandbag, toss, okay. Not really like the type of game mode I would expect, but, You know what would actually be pretty cool if they did an RPG mode where it's literally just
Here we go.
like literally if they did like an RPG mode where it's like you have only 3 Smash Brothers characters in one situation fight a boss, but with RPG like abilities and stuff. That'd be pretty cool to see. But this final mode's fine.
I hope you play this with me.
I forgot what the other modes are. But I think this looks nice. Yeah, let's see what the Mii Fighter costumes are because
In shared content,
they have to be pretty cool or pretty weird,
customize Mii fighters.
right?
Up until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize their special moves.
Yeah, I
Moving
heard.
forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves. If
Hmm.
you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them. However, this will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update. It
Oh.
only applies to Mii fighters created after the update. So I hope you
Oh.
upload your Mii fighters.
Yeah, you might want to do that, folks.
Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters. We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well.
Yeah.
Please take a look.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what costumes they have, because some of the other costumes were pretty nice. So having more is nice. Let's see what we get. I hear there's a surprise Mii Fighter costume. I'm not sure, or there should be a surprise one. I don't know. Oh, I know you. Yeah, Mystical Ninja Gaimon. Or Gomon? Yeah, I think it's Gaimon. But yeah, he's actually a pretty good, decent, what do you call it? Character to come to Smash, but eh. Oh, Mega Man, let's see. I think, yeah, it was Proto Man. I was thinking, like, is that Proto Man? Oh, that looks cool, honestly, as a Mii Fighter costume. Kind of a shame we don't get another Mega Man character, but that's fine. Mega Man X, is it 0? Yes, I knew it. I just like the sword, honestly. I really wish you could just use a sword. So, maybe I might use it. It looks good, honestly, so. Pokemon, let's see what Pokemon you get to dress as. Team Rocket! Yes! Please tell me you can change your hair to make it spiky and, what do you call it? What do you call it? Like, you know, pink like Jesse or James, please. Please someone tell me that. No. 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 Oh, God. My God, the crazy did it. The crazy man himself did it. He put Sans from Undertale into Smash. Oh my God! And I saw that musical note. There's a musical track from Undertale in the game now. Oh, so it's Sans, theme song, I guess, or just Megalovania. That's the song that's gonna be coming to Smash.
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale.
Yeah.
It was a popular request. And the Sans outfit also comes with a music track.
Yeah.
This will be listed in the other category.
Yeah.
You can check it out there.
Megalovania is pretty
The
cool.
arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself,
Yeah.
Toby Fox.
Yeah. I know.
Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together.
What? Really?
He was actually really good.
What?
Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half.
Really?
Or I may have been losing.
Okay,
Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that
I
was
can't even
available.
talk about this whole thing, like the whole thing about this, like, oh my God, what the hell?
Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirtle. It's like, it's so weird to hear him talking about Toby Fox and saying, oh, we played together. They already had Charizard, so. Is it the trainer? Oh.
And Snake.
Yes, a Snake amiibo. That's great.
They will each be available on September 20th.
That's a weird Pokemon, Snake.
The software update, including the
Don't you mean
Banjo
Ekans?
DLC, will be available today.
Yeah. Oh.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely.
どうもそのムービーとして完成させるまではちょっと時間がかかりそうなので、
But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal.
まあSNK
That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it?
ですよね。テリーについてここで
I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry. Here you go.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, so there is a sneak peek of Terry. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Just punches him. And there's a stage for him, so.
Finally, it was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters.
Yeah, I know that. Or I heard that.
To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away.
Oh, I feel bad.
You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
That is a good point.
But I'm also excited. Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series. And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds that it's become an enormous game.
Yeah.
Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again.
Well, unless you port this version.
So I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game.
Yeah, but you should rest, man.
I appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Oh, well. Okay, that last part from Sakurai really kind of made me feel a little bit sad, considering what he just said. It's like, he was talking somebody from the heart, but it feels a little bit weird. I don't know. It's like, I kind of don't want Smash Bros. Ultimate to stop introducing fighters, but at the same time, that's selfish because, yeah, you know, Sakurai is doing a hell of a lot of work just for, like, the game. So it's like, can I really ask for more if, like, what we have is already good enough? I'm not sure, honestly. It's like, maybe it is selfish doing it, and it is, honestly. There's no if, and there's no maybe. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, so, I don't know. Other than that, the rest of the Direct was pretty good. Some games we already knew about, some that I didn't expect, like Premonition, holy shit. And other than that, the rest of the games looked pretty nice, and Smash information was pretty good. And there was a lot of surprises there, so, well. So, I'll see you all next time in the next video. Until then, sayonara, bots. Take care.